being described as a devastating loss, a massive fire. Flames broke out early this morning, destroying a historic Wards Island Clubhouse and Café. Good evening. Residents, politicians, and visitors are reeling tonight, forced to say goodbye to an iconic fixture that stood on the island for more than 8 decades. CTV's Beth McDonnell reports.
There are hugs and tears for their beloved space ravaged by fire. The Wards Island Association Clubhouse stood for more than 80 years.
I came here because we lost our community center in the heart of our community.
Flames erupted overnight around 2:20 in the morning. By the time the sun came up, it was clear nothing could be salvaged. Bridget grew up on the island. Like many who made their way to see the damage up close, the destruction is emotional.
I guess it's probably all the memories that you start to think about.
The clubhouse was built in the late 1930s, over the years hosting community gatherings of all kinds, from fundraisers to dances and weddings. Also destroyed in the fire, the Island Café, a family business.
Even though the loss is so fresh, community members are already thinking about the future and the importance of rebuilding.
Well, it's where we go and have community meetings, and people go to the cafe and have meals and listen to music. It's like a place where we all gather, and it's gone. And we're still here. We'll still find a way, but it's very, very sad.
Don Sampson has been on the island his entire life, 66 years. He says the clubhouse was a beautiful building made of wood. Dried out, it didn't stand a chance to the fire.
We have a really strong community. It's still very tight. They'll figure out a way to rebuild all this and put it back together.
But some are questioning the fire. Claudette Abrams lives nearby and took these photos. She says she was one of the first people on scene. Abrams tells CTV News she commends the firefighters, but is concerned they were working with old island infrastructure, and it appeared they had difficulty responding quickly to put out the fire. The fire chief says crews arrived within less than 5 minutes and the cafe was fully engulfed, then moved in to prevent the fire from spreading to nearby homes.
They did a marvelous job of that. As always, we added crews. We deploy support crews from the mainland. They go over on the fireboat, and they were able to support that firefighting operation, including using lines and water supply off the boat to supplement.
I suspect they'll rise from the ash and get rebuilt. But for this summer, I hope the cafe can find some containers and continue to operate, because that's where people gathered.
The cause of the fire has not been determined.
Beth McDonnell, CTV News.